In this video, I'm going to show you how I go about making hard techno step by step. So I've put together this quick little hard techno song, and I'm going to run you through what I did and how I did it. Now for the BPM, you want the tempo to be around 150 BPM and upwards. Pretty safe range. Now moving on to the kick. I've added a slight delay to mine, just for that extra rumble effect, as well as a bit of a distortion. Then I've added this distorted rumble effect. And remember from my other video, you want to match the energy of the kick to the rumble. And I've added some EQ and a bit of stereo separation. And here it is. And I added one more sort of ambient rumble. This has also been stereo separated. And here's the kick all together. Now after every 4 bars I added this little beat change, just to spice things up and add a bit of variation to it. There's no certain process you have to follow, but I find using raw kicks, coming from like a rumbling, hard, deep kick, works pretty well. As well as changing the kick, I've also changed the rumble. Pretty neat. Anyway, after that I added this little glitch effect. Nothing too special. Although I did add this cool pan effect. Then I added some claps just to keep the rhythm going. Then after every 8 bars, I kept the same thing pretty much, but added a vocal and a drum fill instead. Now for the main event of hard techno, which is the screech. Here I'm going to show you mine and I'm going to walk you through how I made it step by step. So here's the first layer. Notice that this first layer is very, let's just say, high pitched in a way. Really screechy, more like kind of rings. Then the second layer is more lower and more powerful in my opinion. And add those two together makes a really full sounding screech. I've also pitched the screech up by 1, I think, semitone, just to make it sound like it's sliding. I don't know, I hear a lot of hard techno songs use this. It sounds pretty dope. After that, I added this robot sounding screech. I don't know what to call it, but it sounds like more mechanical and robot-y. And it has this little stab before the sound actually kicks off, which is pretty cool, I thought. And then after all that, we get this. I've also recorded the screech, then reversed it to create this like suction effect. It felt a bit empty between the screech and the beat change, so I decided to add a couple of just random synths like acid shots and synth shots just to fill in the blank. Keep forgetting to show my mixing, so just take note of the small minority I do show. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Just keep the listener engaged, that's all. And then after 8 bars, I do add some claps and some hi-hats. Now with the drop pretty much taken care of, we can now move on to the intro and build up leading into the drop. I've got this vocal from the new movie 28 Years Later, just from the trailer. Sounds pretty cool, so yeah, take a listen.
7, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boost, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you. Boost, 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 moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war. If your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Boost, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Try to think of something different. Oh, keep me from going lunatic.
Yeah, pretty cool. Now I've got some ambience to go with it, just to make it sound cooler, you know.
Down again. 7, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before.
Then I filtered my kick down and made like this cool pulsing beat rhythm thing, I don't know what to call it, just to go off the vocal. It's too boring otherwise with just the vocal and just a bit of ambience, so yeah.
Boost, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you. Boost, 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 moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war. If your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Boost, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war.
Now going from this creepy cinematic intro to a hard techno drop doesn't really make sense. So I've got these hard elements just leaked here, like the raw kick I've got, and this screech I've got, just to make it less forced and more smoother in a way. Now for the build up, I've kept the kick going. Still under that filter though, so yeah.
There's a wall. There's a wall. Rise. But think of something different.
And now for 20,000 downlifters and uprisers and got the snare full from before as well, and the build up as well. And the build up is be sure to add the screech in the build up as well, just to give the listener a heads up on what's about to happen. And that's pretty much everything I added in the build-up. So yeah, let's listen to it all together. Wait, I got one more tip. It's pretty subtle, but I've decided to cut the lows leading into the drop. So there's no low-end frequencies at all going into the build-up. And then once the drop comes, add the low-end frequencies back, and it punches 10 times more harder.
Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the wall. Rise.
Very nice little effect just to add to your collection of tips and tricks. Here I'm just showing you the sounds in the pre-drop. Nothing special going on here. Just the raw kicks, the glitches, and the booms, and whatever else. And here is that all together. And that brings our video to an end. Hope this helped in the smallest way. I don't know if it did it at all. Dislike it if you have to. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed and see you in the next video.
7, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles a day, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boost, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you. Boost, moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war. If your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war.